Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Instagram Live with Brandon, who is an SCO, and also I'll be inviting him on. So hello and welcome everyone to the Claudes SEN Law National and International Campaign Instagram Live. Here we go. Hello everyone and hello. How would you prefer me to call your name?
Brandon Leibowitz or Brandon.
Brandon.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, welcome, and also welcome to everyone who's joined this Instagram Live. Yes, first and foremost, would you like to introduce yourself to my community?
My name is Brandon Leibowitz, and I help people get more traffic to their website using search engine optimization. Help people just get free traffic.
That's great. And thank you for your time today. And yeah, how are you? And how you been?
Good, thanks. How's your day going?
Yeah, it's going okay. It's been a bit hot, but it's much more cooler today.
Nice.
So, one of the questions I would love to ask is, in the world of like growth and web, how is it looking at the moment currently? And what would you say is the kind of future for individuals who are looking for support within that industry or looking to go into that industry?
Digital marketing is going strong. You're online right now using digital marketing, so I always tell people you just gotta be where your audience is at, and if they're online, you gotta be online. If they're on in stores, watching TV, wherever they're at on the radio, but you just gotta be in front of them at the right time, at the right place. And digital seems to be that place nowadays.
And also, would you say that within the growth, are they able to manage that, or is there anything that you feel that is the monitoration of it all? It's kind of sometimes an issue, or
It just depends what they're trying to do, but they just got to figure out what they're trying to focus on and make sure they just get a good game plan and not get overwhelmed. But I just help out with their search engine optimization mainly.
And in regards to your insight of this industry, what would you say are the advice that you give for anyone who's going into that industry?
Trying to get a job or trying to rank their website.
Okay, and how would they go about to do that?
Or which one? Trying to get a job or ranking their website? Because
to making the website, if they wanted to make a website.
If they want to rank their website, then they need to focus on adding good content on the pages. The more content they have, the easier it is for the search engines to read and understand what that page is about. And also, they got to get good backlinks. They got to get other websites linking out to them. Without backlinks, Google's just not going to really trust a website. So, again, those two things really helps out a lot.
And how do you feel within the current climate and within, I think, the power and wonderful things of social media that's been able to escalate certain issues? Would you say, what's your personal intake of the current affairs at the moment?
Yeah, social media is just a way to reach people quickly and spread your message, whether it's right or wrong. You just put whatever you want out there, and people could just put their own opinions. But social media just gives everyone a voice.
And what is what's the age range, would you say, that comes to ask for, like, I don't know, growth or kind of support within social media?
Anyone doesn't have any age range. Probably someone over 18, I would think, would be someone to start with, because you don't want to work with the child unless they have the parents' approval. But seen people in their 60s, 70s, 80s posted on social media, so it's not really limited to anything.
And within your own perspective of recruitment, would you say the recruitment's inclusive or diverse, or would you say it's still a way to go?
No. Anyone that is able to work, yeah, open to it. Not reducing it to anybody. If you know what you're doing, then yeah, let's go for it. But if you don't know what you're doing, then we need to find someone that does, or get you training.
And in your aspect, in the awareness of what you do you feel that there is enough awareness, or do you feel that it could be more? So is there like events, or is there ways of where people would be able to, of course, know about the industry which you are in?
I think people realize nowadays that SEO is kind of important, but in the past it was tough back when I first started doing it. But nowadays, pretty much most people realize the internet's out there and people are online, and if you're not getting that free traffic, someone else is.
And how would you say, if we went into that kind of factor of traffic, how would you say the kind of competitiveness in that industry is, or would you say that it's quite a industry where you don't really have much competitors and you could be a new startup which may grow well and not really have a competitor? What was your insight on that?
Yeah, you're just gonna find low competition industries to join. If you're trying to join something that's very competitive, it's gonna be tough, but it's all doable. It's just finding something that doesn't have too much competition, unless you have a big budget, and it's up to you.
And within what you've just said about budget, for like many youth that of course may need those tools, is there options for like free resources for those kind of like non-profit organizations or
Yeah, I put all my classes
organizations
out.
that
Yeah, all my classes are free. I put all my stuff out there on YouTube and on my website. So yeah, there's tons of free resources from other people as well. Just go on YouTube
that's
and everything's free on YouTube. They're not charging you.
that's good to know. And is there others that do this, or is it only just you that offer this service?
No, there's other people that offer SEO. There's lots of companies that do it.
That's really good. And would you is there anything that you feel that um, others would be interested to know, of course, in regards to SEOs?
Yeah, I would say watch all my classes that I've done. I've done a bunch of free classes. I have all the information that they'd ever want to know about SEO, social media, email marketing, paid ads, all that stuff. I run a bunch of free classes on my website.
And in regards to your collaborations, would you say that there are collaborations which you do within projects? How vocal are you as like SEOs, as companies in general, with the current affairs of like climate change, racial discrimination and these topics which are happening at the moment?
Yeah, I don't have any clients that are focused on those because no one's reached out to me, but it'd be great if they did. I don't know if you could help find some.
Sure. And yeah, what's your intake or outlook on the future of SEOs? What do you think the future is going to be like, other than the kind of growth it has at the moment? Do you think there's possibilities where there may need to be backup plans, or?
Yeah, the future of SEO is kind of unknown. As long as there's Google or search engines, then there'll be SEO. But if we're all in the metaverse, then I don't know what it's going to be like. But for now, people still use Google, people search, so I don't have to worry too much. But who knows what's going to happen in the future if we go in that metaverse and all that stuff. If there's a Google there, I'm not too sure how that's all going to play out.
That's interesting to know. Would you also say that there is like new innovations, and what are those new innovations that if they are being created? Because I know with like the future of like, for example, now have like NFTs. I know it's going into that direction where there are new innovations every day, really. So what's your intake on those
Yeah, I don't know.
initiatives?
I'm not too sure. I don't stay up to date with all those changes because it's just too much. And I just really focus on the SEO, trying to figure out what's going on with that because the technology changes too quick. And what works today doesn't work tomorrow. And it's too much to stay up to date with. It's just the constant change.
Interesting. And within that, how would you say a person, so like for yourself, how do you take care of your own mental health within all the technology of it all?
Well, make sure I go outside, go to the beach, so I go to the beach and do meditation or yoga or just work-life balance. If you're just working all day long, it's not good. You gotta get that balance somehow, and whatever it may be, but it's gotta have that work-life balance. Without that balance, it's gonna be tough. You shouldn't be doing that.
And I don't know, what are the laws like in America at the moment with, I think, because as we touched earlier, we did talk a bit about the freedom of speech, but also, of course, of how people use technology.
Mm-hmm.
In your own views, what would you say is the kind of climate of kind of social media in America?
It's just post whatever you want. There's no real climate unless they kick you off, which happens all the time. But I'm sure it's the same as every country. I don't think it's different in America because Instagram is everywhere and they kind of set the rules across the world, not across specific countries, unless countries tell them to, like China or Russia.
Interesting. And what are the, in your views, of hacking and when it comes to people's private information as well?
What about it?
So your views on like hacking and people's private information, is there like a tight regulation with that?
Mm, In the United States, I'm not sure how they treat people, but everyone gets hacked. I mean, everything is hacked. There's no privacy. Like anyone can just hack into your phone right now without you doing anything and access everything. There is no privacy, unfortunately. Yeah, there is no privacy, and
Interesting.
everything could be hacked. Anyone could hack one. Anyone, but people with tools could hack anything and see everything. That is the future. Can't escape it unless you just turn off everything.
Interesting. Well, what I would love to ask, thank you for your time today. And what I would love to ask is, do you believe that there's a possibility of peace?
Yeah, if we all got along, that'd be nice. But unfortunately, a lot of things we have in the world cause people to be hating and angry and fighting. But if we got rid of all that stuff, then yeah.
Thank you. And what would your solutions be if you would feel personally in your own kind of, what kind of makes you feel concerned and you feel that needs addressing in America currently?
Just with work. Work is keeping me stressed. Yeah, work keeps me busy and stressed, unfortunately.
Well, I hope it gets more easier. And yeah, what would you say? Would you say that the pay? What's the pay like for an SEO?
I'm not sure. I haven't worked at a company in a long time, so I'm not too sure. But I just do the freelance work where I'm working with individual companies.
Okay. And would you say there's enough awareness for freelancers? Does there need to be more?
Just depends if people are searching for them or not, but they definitely need to get their name out there. If they're not marketing themselves properly, then people aren't going to find them. But if you're doing the right things, then people will find you for sure.
So would you say it would probably be good to have like a network of freelancers and then of course be able to know each other? So in your intake of what you just mentioned, is it the fact of that most freelancers don't really know each other than of course if they kind of reach out to each other?
No, it's just people making sure that they put themselves out at the right place at the right moment. Make sure they're on Yelp or Craigslist, or make sure they rank their websites if they're doing SEO, if they're doing social media. Make sure they have a presence on social where they can just tap into that audience and get new people and new eyeballs aware of them.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. And yes, thank you to everyone who's joined this Instagram Live. And it was a pleasure to have our guest, Brandon. And also thank you to everyone who joined. Welcome to the Claudes SEN Law Instagram Live. And this information of our guests will be put up on our page. And also this will be put into a podcast. So enjoy the rest of your day, everyone, and thank you very much, Brandon, for your time.
Yeah, thanks for having me on today. Have a good rest of your day.
You too. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye bye.